Baseball brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Saints and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
You know, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest. You factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and that's exactly what we got here.
Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. And off we go in the divisional round. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, now Herbert. This one is caught by Moreau. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Pass brought in by Charlie. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. Take it in, back at his own 12. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. But some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
First and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Bateman is the motion man. May to throw on second down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really two types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Third and 5. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. Third and 10. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. That is caught at the 3. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Vikings. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Now the rookie out of Clemson, Will Shipley. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's complete to lock it outright. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Saints. Folks' extra point is good. And the Saints will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And typically, like, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
The Vikings offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Minnesota. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Saints offense. And Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. He has Lockett over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Herbert to throw. That one taken in right side by Leggett. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
On play action, here's May. That's into the hands of Yosibas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This a 44-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Vikings build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders doing battle for the Seattle Seahawks. We got a strong first half out of the running back, Isaiah Pacheco. He had a nose for the end. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Minnesota.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
He finds Wilson coming across the field. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. A give here to Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's May. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's Pacheco. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Vikings. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings up their lead. It's now 24-7. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
The pass intended for Xavier Legette, and it'll bring up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's to the left side, hauled in by Legette. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Herbert to the air again. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, my defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
One more time with Pacheco. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Minnesota. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Saints offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Here's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. On 1st down, Herbert. Block it on the slant. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Herbert now on 1st down. It is complete. He finds Lockett. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
That's going to be picked off by the rookie from Georgia, Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. The 3rd-round pick leading this offense well. It is a 1st down. They'll go play action with May. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, here's May. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first from the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Vikings add on to their already sizable lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the Vikings.